My name is Jennifer Haley Perrin, and I'm the Deputy Director of the Bureau of Property Management for the Department of Central Management Services. My dad, Michael Haley, he started working for the state when former Governor Edgar was Secretary of State, and then after he became governor, he moved over to the lottery. At the time it was its own agency. He was the Director of Sales. Prior to that, he was very involved in public service. He was the mayor of our hometown. And after he retired, he went back and became the village administrator of our hometown. He definitely has always been someone who has focused on what he could do for his communities. I've been with CMS during my whole career. I took an internship 33 years ago that was supposed to last about 6 months, and here I am. Early on in my career, I really was more interested in marketing, in public speaking. I was able to write press releases. Occasionally I would be interviewed on projects that CMS was working on, like a state surplus auction. And then I got into design work. I'm not formally trained at all, but I knew just enough to be dangerous and worked on some brochures for our video conferencing, which 33 years ago was like pretty cutting edge. That allowed me to understand all of the different facets of this agency, and I've been here ever since. Currently, I am the Deputy Director for the Bureau of Property Management. I've been in the Property Management Bureau about 25 years. I was the facility manager at the Thompson Center and then the Northern Region facility manager. And in 2020, I became the Assistant Deputy Director, and then last year moved to the Deputy Director position. The Bureau of Property Management oversees 600 state properties. Some of them are leased, some of them are owned, and what I do is manage the team that are on site, the boots on the ground folks, our facilities team, our fiscal team, our leasing team. Property management impacts the entire state. Everybody that works for the state has a work location, and chances are that CMS is responsible for the conditions of that facility, the temperatures in the facility, janitorial. And so what I do is work with my team to make sure that we're providing warm, safe, and dry, as well as interesting collaborative space for our client agencies. My dad would be so proud of the fact that I'm sitting here talking to you today. My dad celebrated my career with the state by telling everybody that he possibly could what I did. As a 40-year-old, I was Employee of the Month. My dad put it on the refrigerator at home. He was my biggest cheerleader. Sharing this service with my dad means a lot. I was the beginning of my career, and it was towards the end of his state career. We worked together for the state for about 6 years before he retired. Every single person that I interacted with that had a professional interaction with him would tell me the same thing. He was tough, but he was fair. And I figure if I can end my career with the state, and that's the same thing that they say about me, I think I've done a great job.